prayers. And just before we get to tonight, do you have any thoughts about what happened last night? Tragically, it's not far from here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, thoughts and prayers go out to the victims' families that were killed, those who were injured. In my time being in Sacramento, I've never witnessed anything like that before, and I think just whether it was talking with the team or just talking with people just around the arena throughout the day, it just sends a ripple effect through the community. Seeing something like that, and it's senseless. It's unnecessary, and we have to get to a place, I think, as a society when these type of mass shootings, these type of tragedies aren't just something that happen on a weekly basis, and not just necessarily in Sacramento, but just around the country.
Along the same lines, can you just discuss a little bit how those conversations with your teammates go, and do you guys talk about using your platforms to address these issues?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is and just how close to home it could be, right? I mean, whether it's obviously there was a concert here last night, whether it's somebody out driving about. I mean, these things you take for granted sometimes, just being able to just get in your car, go home, get in your car, go to the gym, get in your car, go out to eat and things like that. So I think for us who have this platform, it's important for us to, one, speak to these issues, two, for those that feel inclined, obviously, reaching out to the families and offering support or maybe other things. And then, three, it's like I said, getting to a place where I don't know how many times I've been in my 10 years in the league, been, in the seat talking about these different things, right? And the sad thing about it is over the course of 10 years, the frequency in which I'm continuing to talk about it is increasing, right? So as athletes, we do have a platform to speak about these things and hopefully try to further the conversation past thoughts and prayers and more towards action of how we can stop this.
HB, the playoff drought is at 16 now. It's a new NBA record. What do you make of that? Is that kind of, having been in the league so long and seen everything, is it staggering to you that one place can suffer for so long? And is that a weight that kind of you guys carry when you come to this organization that maybe has even made things more difficult for you to break through?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. But to me, I think about stability. Since I got to SAC, I think it's just me and Fox. Those are the only two people in the entire organization that are still here. And this is my fourth season being here, right? So when you look at, obviously I can't speak to intimately over the years before I got here, but since I've been here, it's been a lot of up and down. It's been a lot of tough times. It's been a lot of changing parts, roster wise, coaching wise, front office wise. So I think moving forward, in order to establish a culture where people do feel equity and do feel that the need to want to change that narrative, as opposed to, Sacramento simply just being a stop on the way either to another team or out the league, we just have to, embody that. And, those are conversations that, we've had as a group. I think, like I said, Fox and I, obviously we've been here the longest and we've seen a little bit more. So, more of that responsibility and, burden has, fallen on our shoulders. So we, take responsibility for that. But moving forward, if we want to be better, it starts with those type of frank conversations.
All right, let's go ahead and go to Zoom. Christos, go ahead.
Hey HB, hope you're doing well. From your perspective, and after everything that happened this season, what is a priority for the next season? What is a priority to change as a team to be to become a playoff caliber team?
Well, I think the most important thing right now is finishing out these 3 games, I mean, I think, Davion's made unbelievable strides. So far, just, being a starting point guard, having that responsibility, seeing different coverages, seeing, a team's best defender on him. Dante, is playing a great rhythm. Damian Jones, who had an unbelievable summer of work, then to come into the season and frankly just not really play much in the beginning, to now him having more of an expanded role and continue to develop. I think those things are important. So, although, we're eliminated from the playoffs, I think for the guys who are playing right now, continuing to finish out those 3 games with the same focus that we've had all year. And then, after the season, guys can reset and evaluate and go from there.